John Deere isn't just a company, it's a symbol of American farming. For over 180 years, the brand has been a trusted partner for farmers, providing the tools they need to grow the food that feeds millions. From its humble beginnings with a simple plow design, John Deere has grown into a global powerhouse, producing everything from tractors to harvesters. These iconic green machines are more than just equipment. They're a way of life for many farmers. Small family farms and large-scale operations alike rely on John Deere's cutting-edge technology to make their work easier and more efficient. The company's reputation for reliability and innovation has made it a cornerstone of the $34.05 billion farming machinery sector. But John Deere's relationship with farmers goes beyond business. It's a partnership built on trust and shared values. For generations, farmers have depended on John Deere to help them plant, nurture, and harvest their crops. The company's equipment has become the backbone of countless farming operations across America. However, this long-standing partnership is now facing its biggest test yet, as economic challenges and shifting global markets put immense pressure on both farmers and the company. The farming industry is going through a tough time. Farmers are grappling with falling crop prices for staples like corn, soybeans, and wheat. These crops are not only the backbone of American agriculture, but also critical to the global food supply. When prices drop, the entire agricultural economy feels the ripple effects. Farmers' profit margins shrink, making it harder for them to afford basic operational costs, let alone invest in new machinery or maintain the equipment they already have. This financial strain has a direct impact on companies like John Deere. When farmers tighten their belts, purchases of big-ticket items like tractors and harvesters are often the first expenses to be postponed or canceled. Reduced demand for farming equipment forces John Deere to scale back production, lay off workers, and rethink its strategies to stay afloat. The situation creates a domino effect that extends far beyond the individual farmer or company. Suppliers, manufacturers, dealerships, and even local economies that depend on the farming industry all feel the strain. The emotional toll on farmers is another layer of this complex issue. Farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life, often passed down through generations. When crop prices plummet and profits dwindle, it's not just about losing money. It's about the fear of losing the farm itself. For many farmers, John Deere has always been a symbol of hope and resilience. But now, as economic pressures mount, even this once reliable partner is feeling the heat. In recent years, John Deere has announced a wave of layoffs across several of its U.S. plants. For a company that has long been synonymous with strength and reliability, this move was a harsh reality check. The layoffs were a direct response to declining sales of farming equipment, a trend that has been building as farmers face economic pressures. But the decision to cut jobs isn't just a business move. It's a devastating blow to the workers and communities that have relied on John Deere for stability and prosperity. Imagine working for a company that has been a cornerstone of your town for decades. Generations of families have been tied to the brand, from the factory floor to the surrounding businesses that thrive on its presence. Then, suddenly, you hear the news. Layoffs are coming. It's not just a paycheck disappearing, it's the foundation of your community starting to crumble. Local economies that depend on John Deere's operations are also hit hard. Small businesses that cater to factory workers, schools that benefit from a stable tax base, and public services that rely on the health of the community all begin to feel the strain. The layoffs are a stark reminder of the challenges facing the farming industry. When farmers struggle, companies like John Deere struggle too. And when companies like John Deere struggle, the ripple effects are felt far and wide. Adding fuel to the fire, John Deere recently announced plans to shift part of its production to Mexico. The decision involves relocating less complex manufacturing tasks, such as cab assembly, to facilities in Mexico while keeping high-value operations in the United States. On paper, it's a logical business decision. Lower labor costs in Mexico mean more efficient production, which helps the company save money and keep prices competitive for customers. But the timing of this decision couldn't have been worse. With layoffs already shaking confidence in John Deere, the move to Mexico has only added insult to injury. Workers who have given years, sometimes decades, of service to the company are left questioning their future. Communities built around John Deere plants, which have relied on the company's stability, are now facing an uncertain economic future. Farmers, too, are feeling the sting. Many view John Deere as more than a manufacturer. It's a partner in their livelihoods. To see such a foundational company make a move that feels like prioritizing profits over people is disheartening. The backlash has been fierce, and not just from workers and farmers. Politically, the decision has drawn sharp criticism. Former President Donald Trump, known for his America First policies, wasted no time voicing his disapproval. At a campaign rally, he threatened a 200% tariff on any imports from John Deere's Mexico-based facilities if the company followed through with its relocation plans. While the tariff hasn't been implemented, the mere threat has added another layer of complexity to an already fraught situation. John Deere's decision to move production to Mexico has sparked a heated debate about the balance between globalization and protectionism. On one side, companies like John Deere argue that optimizing costs and streamlining operations are essential to remain competitive in a globalized market. On the other side, political leaders and local communities emphasize the importance of preserving American jobs and manufacturing capabilities. The controversy highlights a broader issue: the tension between globalization and protectionism. While globalization offers opportunities to optimize costs and streamline operations, it comes with a steep price: job losses, community instability, and a sense of disconnection from the brand's roots. Protectionist policies like tariffs aim to counteract the effects of globalization, but they come with their own set of challenges. While they may discourage companies from outsourcing, they can also drive up costs, making domestic products less competitive on the global stage. For John Deere, this creates a dilemma: stick to its strategy and risk backlash, or pivot to appease critics and potentially sacrifice efficiency. The company finds itself caught in the middle of this debate, trying to navigate a path that satisfies both its shareholders and its deeply rooted image as a symbol of American farming. The challenges facing John Deere and the farming industry are complex and multifaceted. Declining crop prices, economic pressures, and shifting global markets have created a perfect storm that shows no signs of easing anytime soon. The decisions John Deere makes today will not only shape its future, but also have a lasting impact on the farming industry as a whole. To regain trust and stabilize its operations, John Deere will need to focus on innovation. Investing in research and development to create more affordable and efficient machinery could be a game changer, helping farmers get the tools they need without breaking the bank. Strengthening relationships with farmers will also be key. John Deere has long been seen as a partner in farming, and rebuilding that trust will require a renewed commitment to supporting its core customers. What do you think? Will this decision push the industry forward or set it back? Let me know in the comments. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on major business and economic news. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.